Hello and welcome to Informative Insight by ADRH. I'm Riya Rajpur and in today's video we'll look at the Supreme Court's decision in National Highway Authority of India versus T. Yunus and Anether decided on 2nd June 2026. The issue is procedural but extremely important. When a party files a request under Section 33 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, does the time to challenge the award under Section 34 run from the original award or from the disposal of the Section 33 request? The dispute arose from land acquisition in Bareilly district under the National Highway Act 1956. Compensation was first determined by the competent authority. The matter went to arbitration under Section 3G, Clause 5. After an earliest award was set aside and remanded, the arbitrator passed a fresh award on 3rd February 2022, granting certain benefits under the Land Acquisition Act in 1894. After this award, both sides moved applications under Section 33. NHAI sought correction, arguing that grant of additional market value and interest was not legally sustainable. The landowner also sought an additional award of 50% over and above the market value. The arbitrator dismissed both applications by a common order dated 4 July 2022. NHAI received a certified copy on 15 September 2022 and later filed Section 34 applications, issues before the court. The Karnataka High Court held that NHAI Section 33 application was not a true correction request and therefore limitation could not be counted from its disposal. The Supreme Court disagreed. It held that once a formal Section 33 request is made and entertained by the arbitral tribunal, limitation for a Section 34 challenge begins from the date on which that request is disposed of. So, the court's reasoning was the High Court emphasized that Section 34 Clause 3 does not distinguish between Section 33 applications that are allowed and those that are dismissed. It also does not say that only a maintainable Section 33 application can defer limitation. If Parliament intended such a restriction, it would have said so expressly. The court also clarified that parties should not be forced to file Section 34 challenges during pending Section 33 proceedings, merely as a matter of caution that would create multiplicity and uncertainty. However, the court warned that sham, frivolous, or mala fried Section 33 applications filed only to defeat limitation may invite exemplary or punitive cost. Final takeaway and outro is that on the facts, the Supreme Court held that NHAI's Section 34 applications were within time when computed from the disposal of the Section 33 proceedings. The High Court's order was set aside and Section 34 applications were directed to be decided on merits. The takeaway is clear. A genuine Section 33 request, once formally invoked and entertained, shift the starting point for Section 34 limitation to the date of its disposal. I'm Riya Rajpur and you were listening to ADRH. Thank you for watching.